Really quick before the video starts, a lot of stuff has happened. First of all, I'm bald now. Also, I have a full-time job, so I'm probably not gonna be able to make as many YouTube videos as I want to. Also, you might be wondering, whoa dude, your room's a mess. I knew that. Also, I'm moving, so this is probably the last video I'm gonna film here. But just ignore that. Just pretend that there isn't a fucking buttload of boxes behind me, and it'll be a good video. So yeah, commitment is a hard thing to do, and choosing who your person is gonna be for the rest of your life is no small feat. Like this, these are not small feat, these are big feat. But today we're actually gonna watch some young couples with no real life experience try to get married. Today we are watching an episode of My Teenage Wedding.
People think we're too young to get married, but we don't care.
The premise for every episode is that it's a new couple with a new dynamic, and they're trying to plan their wedding with very limited resources because they're literally teenagers. But on today's episode, we are going to be following Brandon and Lacey on their journey to get married.
I don't think we're too young to get married. What is too young to get married?
This is Brandon and Lacey, and Brandon is one of the most 2000s looking dudes I've ever seen in my life. Rocking the half up, half down sleeve was a choice that was made, and that is all I have to say about that. Okay, I'm lying. I'm a fibber. Okay, my pants literally on fire. What could have possibly prompted this outfit choice? I mean, it's not even the outfit. It's not even the outfit. It's the half up, half down sleeve. Showing up anywhere looking like that is preposterous. That's a crime. That's a fucking felony. Showing up somewhere rocking the motherfucking half and half, knowing that is gonna go on television. Put this man behind bars. Put this man behind bars, lock him up, and throw away the fucking key. Man, as a matter of fact, take the key, get it through TSA, and send it somewhere far away, and then melt it down and bury the remains. Because what the fuck could have prompted this? Okay. I kind of went off on a tangent. Let's learn a little bit more about Lacey and Mr. Half. The show starts introducing us to Brandon and Lacey, and we actually come to find out that Lacey actually suffers from early onset Alzheimer's.
We actually met in elementary school. I put glue on her chair and she cried and went home.
I don't remember.
My pants? Yeah, they're still on fire because I'm lying. I just thought that the close-up on her when she said that was kind of funny. Then, as we're learning a little bit more about them, they just immediately cut away, and they're like, by the way, we have a baby.
We started dating when I was about 17. I felt like it was love at first sight.
I wanted to have a baby with Lacey.
Then, after meeting the physical reincarnate of the Vine boom sound effect, we get to see how Brandon's mom feels about their relationship.
She doesn't like me very much.
Okay, Brandon, are you sure this is what you want to do?
She starts talking about how she wants him to go back to school and get an education, you know, and I'm like, well, that's valid, you know, fair point. A lot of people think that college is important and believe that, well, if you have the funds and you're like well off enough to be able to go to college, you should go. To have like a little piece of paper that says you're awesome and shit. But what she actually meant was high school.
I regret dropping out of school for sure because I would have been done a long time ago.
And then I was like, okay, you know, he's a high school dropout, but you know, he's probably been working ever since, you know, he got out of school, probably saving up, you know, he's got a big marriage coming up, he's got a little Vine boom baby, so he probably has a bunch of money saved up, right?
I just want to find something good, just a regular job for now. You know?
He has no job, no high school diploma, and a very unrealistic dream of becoming a professional fighter.
Eventually work towards a fighting career.
Yeah, bro, I don't think that's gonna happen. Look, no offense, Mr. Half and Half, but if you're gonna be a fighter, you have to be skilled, you have to be devoted, you have to run. Fighters run a lot. You have to run so fast, you leave your fucking legs behind, okay? That's how dedicated you have to be to become a fighter. And Brandon, he still has both of his legs. What the fuck? And like, he didn't even finish high school. And I'm not saying that to offend any of my local high school dropouts. Oh, I don't want you guys to like come try and beat me up. Or, you know, like start and give up halfway through. Okay. But his whole plan to sustain a family banks on him being a fighter. Dude, the only thing you're gonna be fighting is hunger and homelessness and probably other homeless people. Then we learn that the young couple is actually living with Lacey's mom, Bonnie. From what we see in the show, it looks like she's the one that's primarily taking care of the kid.
I should be charging you, ladies.
You love it though.
And then this next part, they talk about moving out.
We're currently living at Bonnie's place, her mother, and
I'm not really enjoying it too much.
Which I find really weird because in the show they say that they have free housing, you know, probably free food, a nanny that like watches over and provides for the baby, probably providing food and clothing for the child too, because I mean neither of them have a job.
We're not bringing much money in right now. We're both looking for jobs.
And the only rule Bonnie has for both of them to live in her house for free is for Brandon to get a job.
Now that the kids are in the house, the rule is Brandon needs to get a job.
Which is super fair, seeing as how he's living under her roof and she's basically sustaining 3 people by herself. Shout out to Bonnie. Girl boss moment right here. Can we get a hashtag girl boss Bonnie in the chat? But Brandon's first thoughts when told to get a job was, I'm gonna become a competitive fighter. Which literally makes no sense because like 10 seconds ago, he literally just said working a part-time job is stressful.
I've tried part-time jobs. I've tried getting full-time jobs. Like, I've tried it. It's so stressful.
Dude, I don't think you know what fighting is. He shows up to the first fight like, why are you hitting me? I thought we just walk around with our shirts off and wore pillows on our hands in case we got sleepy. We then come to find out that Lacey is also looking for a job. She says that they don't have a lot of income, so she's looking for something reasonable and easy to get into.
I'm an aspiring model.
They plan on moving out with Delusion paying the bills, Brandon as a boxer, and Lacey as a model. This is like my favorite part of the whole episode. We actually get to follow Brandon on his journey to become a fighter.
I'm at the gym right now, training to try and be a mixed martial artist.
And then the trainer says something really funny.
Been keeping in shape?
Not lately, man. Not lately, honestly.
He did a little like side glance at the camera when he said that.
Been keeping in shape?
Not.
Just Brandon goes into what it is that he does on his day-to-day.
I spend most of my days really doing and playing video games.
And what he does is nothing. And he's just like, actually, let me hop into the ring with people who literally want to kill me. Okay, to everybody watching, if you've ever been punched in the face, I think it's a very common consensus that it doesn't fucking feel good. I don't know why he wants that as his 9 to 5. Especially seeing as how he has no experience whatsoever. Then they have this little montage of him like working out. He's like doing cardio and he kicked this little thing like 5 times. And then the next clip, he's just dead as hell. He's just sitting there like his lungs are collapsing in on themselves. And you know what? They probably are. You don't just go from playing video games all day to intense cardio. You're just gonna throw up. You threw up. Then the sensei was just kind of like, hey, this is gonna be way harder than you think it is.
You want to get into fighting? It takes a long time. It's not something you can start doing right away.
I know.
It's a long time and there's a lot of work. Still think this is something you want to do?
And then even his girlfriend was like, yeah, I don't think he can do it.
I don't know if Brandon will commit to his dream of being a fighter.
But moving aside from their careers, we finally get to talk about the wedding. They go to check out a venue and everyone's super excited. Lacey says she wanted the wedding to take place in like some exotic ass place.
I wanted to go to Mexico or the Caribbean.
But obviously they're broke, so they're just gonna go to an exotic motel, which I didn't even know was like a thing.
Instead, I'm just having a wedding in a theme hotel.
They look through the venue, they say that they like it.
Wow. It's amazing.
I will have to say though, I do fuck with this little monkey guy in there. Very cool, very awesome. That is BOGO approved.
My mom is helping us out financially.
Damn, she's the one paying for them to throw this wedding. Bro, Bonnie is such a girl boss. Bonnie is such a girl boss. Can we get a motherfucking hashtag girl boss Bonnie in the comments? Please give this woman her hashtag.
Well, I think this is a gorgeous place and I am 100 on it.
Okay, they decide that they they like this place the most, and they decide on this place with the little monkey guy as the venue. We then cut back to Bonnie's house, where everybody is making the food for the wedding, and we get to meet Amber, which is Lacey's bride of honor, but she's like very passive aggressive. I don't like her. She's very like condescending to her cousin, like really rudely condescending.
You know, nobody thinks you should do it, but you have a year if you need to get an annulment, so whatever.
That was just so mean. That was just so mean. And I know that I've been riffing on them the whole video. Even though they're pretty foolish for doing this with no jobs and doing it so young, it's pretty fucked up to just be like, haha, you guys are stupid and you're not gonna make it. Oh, and also nobody thinks you're gonna make it. That's just so fucking mean. And it's emphasized by the fact that that's the bridesmaid. Like she should be like supporting the bride through everything. Like, I'm here for you. Like, let's make this wedding dope, let's make this wedding happen. And instead she's like, you guys are a fucking Tweedledee and Tweedle fucking stupid. Holy shit, that is a huge spider. Hold on, I gotta get a video of this for my Snapchat. Oh my god, how did he get so big? Oh my god, dude, he's growing. Holy crap, whoa. Holy shit. How the hell? He evolved. That motherfucker is huge. Bink. Oh, hell no. Is that a baby? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Holy. Oh. Yo, check this out. Can y'all see him? He's like falling. Oh, shit. Hold on. I got him by his web. Check it out. Oh, shit. He's falling on my keyboard. Ah! Let me show y'all how big he is. He's huge. This is my hand for comparison. He's humongous. He's lit. Oh, he's grappling down. Oh, hold on. I got him by his web again. He knows I got his ass. Holy hell, that just cliff dived down. Ugh, I got web all over my hand. Yikes. All right, I'm gonna throw this outside. I'm not gonna kill him. I read that one poem about a spider on TikTok and I was like, damn, hey, low-key spitting. So I'm gonna throw this little guy out. He's getting evicted today. Man, I completely forgot what I was even talking about. Ugh, I got web all over my hand. Ugh, ew, I don't even know. That was a huge spider. I saw it in my room like 2 days ago and it was like this big. And I put it like underneath some stuff because I was like, I don't want to kill it. So I like let it go into like this dark abyss under my house and I forgot about it. And now today he came back and he was like twice the size. Like he was way bigger. Like he was way bigger. I don't know what the hell happened to him in that abyss, but I just threw him outside. I threw him into the grass. I don't know where spiders live, but I don't want him living with me. Anyways, back to the video. After the bridesmaid was done being a literal dickhead, Lacey talks about how she has jealousy issues because she's actually caught him talking to other girls.
I have jealousy and trust issues. I used to think Brandon would cheat on me because I've caught him talking to other girls, hitting on other girls. Which is super fucked up because, well, number one, you're in a relationship. That's such a douchebag thing to do in a relationship. And then number two, he literally already has a baby with her. Also, she's literally his fiance. And number three, he literally lives in her mother's house. Then something really weird happens. The mom kind of just comes like really out of like left field and says, yo, Brandon, where are the strippers at? And Lacey does not like that at all.
You don't want him to go to a strip club.
No, I don't.
And why?
Because.
All I'm gonna say is, damn, that baby is sleeping good. After that, we cut to Lacey's bachelorette party.
You want to be strong?
Absolutely riveting night, as you can see. They basically just hung out at Bonnie's place and took a limo to a bowling alley. Not really a lot to talk about here, other than the fact that not a single pin was hit that night.
No one knows what they're doing.
Then we get to see Brandon's bachelor party. He's got his hood homies at the function. His words, not mine.
I got all my homies from the hood here.
He also had a very strict sideways hat policy. If you're gonna bring a hat, it must be worn either sideways, backwards, and anybody refusing will be punished to the harshest extent. Like this guy, who was immediately executed in the back. Also, listen to this clip and tell me if you notice anything.
And then after that, he was like, for all you know, we might wake up in another province.
There's a guy absolutely losing his mind in the background. The guy that's losing his shit in the background is Lacey's
brother-in-law Jordan.
This guy pisses me the fuck off. First of all, look at how he's pushing and shoving people. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Then he pulls Brandon and tells him, hey, we need strippers.
You're really not going to a strip club? Like I'm dead serious.
I don't think so.
Oh my god, I have so much to say. How about don't fucking grab people like that? What the fuck is the matter with you? Also, Jesus, dude, how about you board up your fucking window? Maybe sprinkle some holy water and garlic around the room, because clearly you're losing the fights with Dracula. I hate this guy's demeanor. I hate this guy's everything. Yeah, no, this guy sucks. You know what? I think we could just nicely summarize it with this guy. Ugh, I just don't like this guy. He's just a dick. Then he like, I don't even know how to describe it. He was just being a dick. Just an unlikable dick.
Thanks. To be honest, kind of looks like me. Kind of looks like me.
And weird, really, really weird.
You're getting married, you're marrying a hot chick. Like, I'm just saying, it might be my sister, but you're getting married to a hot chick.
Why would anybody call their sister a hot chick? That's weird, dude. That's really weird. And the brother just like makes people uncomfortable. He just comes off as like such a dick and a guy that just nobody wants to be around. Then he calls up Lacey and is like, hey, I want to bring your fiance to the strip club.
It's your brother. I want to go see some strippers. Do you mind if I bring Brandon along with me? Oh, she hung up. She doesn't like that conversation.
It's just like, what the fuck, dude? Why would you do that to your sister? Like, why would you do that to your sister and Brandon? Stressing her out more the night before her wedding and getting Brandon in trouble? Like, okay, I've been riffing on him the whole video, but like throughout this like scene, he's like, no, I'm loyal. My fiance doesn't want me to do something, so I won't do it.
Word, I would love to see strippers, man, but you know what? My fiance doesn't want me to, so I'm not going to. I'm playing simple.
And then the brother's just like, yo, what's up? I'm taking Brandon to the strip club. Is that cool? What the fuck? No, what? Why? And you know what? He was being pushed on it. Brandon stood his ground. And it was just genuinely a pretty redeeming moment for Brandon in my eye.
I put bachelor party starting on my status, right? Your sister says no strip clubs or we will have to cancel the wedding. Word.
And honestly, after seeing Brandon stand his ground for his fiance, I was like, damn, maybe I was a little too rough with Mr. Haffen. He stood up for his fiance and he's doing right by her. But then he gets a phone call from her and kind of fumbles.
Well, Lacey, why don't you just trust me, man, okay? I always try and reassure her that I wouldn't cheat on her, you know? Like, I love her a lot, man. And, like, why would I ever try to ruin something like that, you know? I love you, man. Just trust me, man. Alright.
He has good intentions. He seems like a simple guy. His communication could have been a little better. But you know what? He wants to do right by his fiance. Okay. It is officially the day of the wedding. Everybody's pretty nervous and things start going bad pretty fast. Amber forgets her dress and gets there late. Brandon is actually still drunk from the previous night and forgets Lacey's ring at home.
When I woke up, I was still kind of drunk from my bachelor party the night before, and I forgot my fiance Lacey's ring at the house.
But when Amber comes back, she also has a really redeeming moment.
So do you have your something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue? Do you have all that?
I don't know.
This was Grandpa's. So, hide it on you somewhere, and that can be your something old and something borrowed, okay?
That was actually really sweet. That was actually really sweet to incorporate her grandpa into the wedding like that. Afterwards, all of the guests start arriving, and shortly after, Brandon and Lacey start giving their vows.
I can't believe that I am looking into the eyes of my wife. You are the most beautiful woman in the world. You always know how to make me laugh.
You know, there's a saying that like the groom and bride are like shining because it's their special day. I think that saying was very true to Brandon because he was literally glowing. Let me just wipe that shit off your face. But it was cute. It was a nice ceremony.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Everybody else thought so too. I'm pretty proud of Brandon for not wearing the half up, half down sleeve at his ceremony. Shows some like character growth there. Final thoughts. I don't know. It was sweet. It was nice seeing them come together. I hope that they led a really happy and healthy life as husband and wife. And I hope that they ship the brother to an island far, far, far away and melt him down because that guy was fucking weird. Also, I know I've mentioned this several times. Oh my god, Bonnie is literally such a girl boss. She pulled everything together and made the wedding possible. So shout out Bonnie, if you're watching this, you are awesome. Also, that'd be really fucking cool if she saw this. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to join the BOGO gang, text your grandma something flirty for me and probably tell your grandma that it's from me and not from you, because if you text your grandma something flirty, that's just fucking weird. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.